Do you want to know if white bread is really bad for your health? Discover the truth about this popular food and how it can affect your well-being in this video. White bread is a food made from refined wheat flour, water, yeast, salt, and other ingredients such as bread improvers and preservatives. In terms of its caloric value, white bread is moderately high in calories. A slice of white bread contains about 80,100 calories, depending on the size and thickness of the slice. In terms of macronutrients, white bread is high in carbohydrates and low in proteins and fats. A slice of white bread, 20 to 30 grams, contains approximately 15 grams of carbohydrates, 2-3 grams of proteins, and less than 1 gram of fats. So, white bread is high in carbohydrates, which are an important source of energy. However, not all carbohydrates are the same, and the type of carbohydrates found in white bread can affect health in different ways. White bread contains mainly refined carbohydrates, which are carbohydrates that have been processed to remove the outer layers of the wheat grain, including fiber and essential nutrients. Refined carbohydrates are digested quickly and cause an increase in blood sugar levels. Additionally, the refined carbohydrates in white bread have a high glycemic index, which means they can cause spikes in blood sugar levels followed by a rapid drop. This can lead to a feeling of hunger and an increased intake of total calories. On the other hand, complex carbohydrates, which are found in foods like whole grains, legumes, and some vegetables, are digested more slowly and do not cause blood sugar spikes. Complex carbohydrates are also high in fiber, which helps maintain a feeling of fullness and regulate digestion. Nutrition experts recommend that carbohydrates should represent between 45 and 65% of daily calories in a healthy diet. It is advised to prefer sources of complex carbohydrates like whole grains, legumes, vegetables, and fruits, instead of foods with refined carbohydrates like white bread. Fiber is an essential component in the diet due to its many health benefits, including regulating bowel movement, preventing chronic diseases, and promoting satiety. However, white bread is a poor food in fiber due to its refinement process, which removes much of the fiber present in the wheat grain. Although it may contain some small amounts of fiber, it is not a good source compared to whole grains, legumes, and some vegetables and fruits. It's important to note that most people do not consume enough fiber in their daily diet, which can contribute to health problems such as constipation, chronic inflammation, and an increased risk of heart disease and diabetes. For this reason, it is important to include fiber-rich sources in the diet. To increase fiber intake, you can make some simple changes in your diet, such as choosing whole wheat bread instead of white bread, adding whole fruits and vegetables to meals, and opting for whole grains instead of refined cereals. In addition, it is important to increase fluid intake to help fiber move through the digestive system. During the refining process of white bread, many of the essential vitamins and minerals present in the wheat grain are eliminated. This is because most of the nutrients are found in the outer layer of the wheat grain, which is removed during the refining process. Therefore, white bread is a poor food in vitamins and minerals compared to whole grain bread, which contains the outer layer of the wheat grain. Some bread manufacturers fortify their white bread with essential vitamins and minerals to compensate for the loss of nutrients during the refining process. These vitamins and minerals may include iron, folic acid, thiamine, and riboflavin, which are essential for health and overall well-being. It is important to note that, although some white breads are fortified with vitamins and minerals, they should not be the only source of these nutrients in the diet, as it would not be sufficient and should be complemented with other sources of those nutrients. While white bread is a very popular food, there are several healthier alternatives that can be considered to improve our diet, such as 1. Whole grain breads, such as whole wheat, rye, or spelt bread, which contain more fiber and nutrients than white bread. 2. Breads made with alternative flours, such as chickpea, quinoa, or oat bread, which are also rich in nutrients and fiber. 3. Gluten-free breads. For those who cannot consume gluten, there are gluten-free bread options like rice, corn, or tapioca bread. 4. Nut and seed breads. Flax, chia, or nut bread is an option rich in healthy fats and proteins. 5. Sourdough breads. Sourdough bread is naturally fermented, which makes it easier to digest and can also increase the nutrient content. 6. Corn or whole wheat tortillas. A low-calorie, high-fiber option for those who prefer something similar to bread. 7. Sweet potatoes. A healthy and low-calorie alternative to bread, as they are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. 8. Green leaves. Using lettuce, spinach, or kale leaves as a sandwich wrap can be a low-calorie, high-nutrient option. In conclusion, white bread is a very popular and consumed food all over the world, but its nutritional composition is limited due to the refining process it undergoes. White bread has a high content of refined carbohydrates and a low content of fiber, vitamins, and essential minerals. Therefore, its excessive consumption can contribute to health problems. For a healthy bread consumption, it is recommended to choose breads made with natural ingredients, without preservatives or artificial additives. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching the video. See you next time.